I know this is only my second post, but I wanted to talk about something a little heavy today. As you can probably tell from my hoodie, I am in the Teen Wolf fandom, and lately things have been getting kind of wanky in there. I don't know if all of you are in the Teen Wolf fandom, but the gist of what's been going on is one of the most popular ships on the show is Steric, a relationship between Styles and Derek. But there's another ship that is kind of popular, but not to the extent of Steric, called Skerrick, a relationship between Scott and Derek. For the past probably year, the Skerrick fans have been getting hate. I'm talking anon messages threatening rape, death, telling people they shouldn't have ever been born, they should have been aborted, they need to kill themselves, to the point of even one of my friends was told that they're going to string her 4-year-old child up by his intestines. That is disgusting. There is no place in any fandom for hate like that. And things have kind of come to a head recently because a Steric fan got some hate, and they've been asking for support to try and root out who this anon is that's sending out hate. The Skerrick fandom is feeling we've been asking for help for months now and no one cared. So why is it suddenly such a big thing now that a more popular ship is coming under fire? The Steric fandom often responds with, we've been bullied before, so why should we help the Skerrick fandom? And to me, that's exactly why you should help. Like, all the ships in every fandom should help each other because we've all been bullied. I feel like the bullying should cause empathy and make people want to help each other and not cause even more alienation between the ships. It's not just a beef going on between the Steric and Skerrick fandom, but other smaller, more rare pairs too, like the Skiles fandom, Scott and Styles. Even recently, the 4th round of the Teen Wolf Rare Pair has been posting their art and fics, and some of the people that's been posting on there have gotten hate. I remember in January, a friend of mine started the Skerrick Plus festival, which was just Skerrick and any third person in a poly relationship. When I participated in this festival, even though personally I'm not a big Skerrick fan, but I don't know, something about trolls and bullies just make me want to anger them. I want to participate more in what they hate, because to me it's of the mindset that if you hate something and you're being a jerk about it, that's just going to make me want to do it more. So I participated in the festival. Within an hour of me posting my fic, I got dozens of hate messages, like death threats, telling me how badly my writing sucks. I started deleting them, and then I realized, no, I want people to see that this is what Steric fans are going through. Luckily, I have a tougher skin, and it didn't bother me. I don't care what some anonymous person thinks, but not everyone is as thick-skinned as me. So I left the hate up and left a warning in my notes for the story for anyone who is triggered by things like that, that there are threats and hate in my comments. Plus, it had the effect of the more comments a fic gets, the higher up in the archive of our own search it goes. So the hate was actually helping me by making my fit go higher in the rankings. So win-win for me. I get to show people what's happening in the fandom, and I get higher in the rankings. So that's just one thing that's been done to combat it within the Scarif fandom. Recently, a Tumblr called Comic Eclipse was started. Comic Eclipse was supposed to be a group of people who, anytime someone got a non-hate on a fic or a piece of art, we would go and flood their comments with positivity to help combat the hate. That didn't last very long. I think the Tumblr has only been up for a couple days, and the person I just saw is already backing away from the project because it's become too stressful. So even people trying to promote positivity are getting the hate, and they can't handle it. It's caused some people to commit suicide and drop out of fandom and just all sorts of things, and it's gotta stop. It's become almost impossible to go through a tag for a ship, especially one of the smaller ships, without seeing some kind of hate going on. And I live by the rule that I don't tag my hate. If I'm going to say something about a ship I don't like, which for me is rare because I try not to be negative about things, I'm not going to tag that ship in it. I'm going to do my best to make sure that people who ship that particular ship do not see it, because I don't want to cause any problems with anybody else. But there are some people who do deliberately tag their hate so that the fans of that thing can see it. Which I don't understand why people put so much effort into tearing others down. It's just a concept that boggles my mind. And I don't understand why people would want to do that. My hope with this video is that we can do something together as a community, as a fandom, as fans, to try and combat any hatred that goes on, any threats, anything that is just not positive in the fandom. Because we, as fans, get enough hate from non-fans who don't understand what fandom is all about, that we need to stick together and try and protect each other. So this is my plea to anyone who sees this video. If you see hate going on, try and spread a little positivity in return. Try to refrain from being the one to spread hate. Let's just spread positivity, spread love throughout the fandom, no matter what fandom you are in.